Juan can't be emperor. The throne doesn't belong to him! I am the eldest. It is mine by right! I am the true emperor! The throne belongs to me! Once I perform the divine mandate, I will rule the entire realm! You've come to stop me, haven't you?
Kneel before your ruler!
You saved me a bit of trouble, Master. Careful, you're short on spare pupils. Step aside, or she dies. I knew you'd fold. You have so much power, but you're worthless when your students are in danger. Interesting.
Don't you dare take another step. Justice. Master. I'll make you regret.
This is what you
This
want,
ends
huh? Here and now.
Master? I'm not sure. The sacred relic seems to have something to do with it. Indeed. I remember my time as the Dark Emissary, but also my time as your student. I feel better. Even after all that happened, you protected and cared for me. I think I finally understand why Master Jiwan did what she did. But this is neither the time nor the place for chatter. There's much danger ahead for us both, and precious little time left. I've spent too long wishing I could be of help. The time has come for me to finally play my own part in all this. This is goodbye for now. You have your own battles to fight, and I have mine. Farewell, and thank you, Master.
Warrior! I'm so sorry. Demons crawled from the walls. I threw her over my shoulder and... That doesn't matter. Where's Jinsoyun? What are you talking about? I was supposed to protect her and I woke up and she was gone. You say that, but... I can see the pain in your eyes. What happened? So, she's gone? And she remembers everything? But where did she go?
It seems Jiwan had the right idea all along. So Jinsoyun has finally awoken. In a way, this is just what Jiwan hoped for. She entrusted Jinsoyun to you, Jiansei, in hopes that you both would help one another grow. You gave her a happy life, even with all that's befallen you both. The sacred relic, Dawn's Edge, resonated with Jinsoyun's heart. Her purified spirit and desire to help you were manifested by the blade. It revealed the truth and awakened her power. While it was shrouded in dark chi, the strength of Dawn's Edge was suppressed. But now it too has awakened once more. We have little time, but there are still preparations that must be made. I will call for you when we are ready to open the gates to the Divine Realm. Keep Dawn's Edge safe for now. The time to act will soon be upon us, so be ready.
I'll tell Giona. Looks like we have a new war on our hands. And you were a good master. Don't forget that.
Warrior, what happened? I sensed a massive explosion of dark chi, and curiously, a blossoming of pure earthen chi in equal force. Come to the courtyard as soon as you are able. Neyul.
You have returned. You worried, warrior.
Alive and well, friend of the realm. I am relieved. I couldn't find a way further north. What happened? I see. The master-student relationship can be fraught with difficulties, though your cases are particularly unusual. I am sorry. So, what will you do now? The sages intervene yet again. I suppose they're trustworthy? You seem to be in good hands, so I will make my way back to the monastery. You must prepare both soul and body for the events to come. As for the former, always consider Ajanara Monastery your shelter from the storm. I take my leave. Fate casts us to the winds once more.
This warrior has questions. How does one feel breathing in a city of the dead? Like a tourist in an exotic getaway? Like a gawker of a disaster that shall never befall them? One could say it looks like mocking, watching the ghosts of a time long past reenact their final hours again and again. I've waited long, Wanderer. The spirits choose not to see me. They believe what is familiar when reality is too unspeakable. Yet, the Wanderer comes with selfish questions of a cursed child long past. To find answers, one need only look. Two homes entwined, but one overlooked.
Every soul has a story. The Keepers have stony souls, young warrior. They do not experience deep emotions, the joys and pain of earthen life. I find these emotions intriguing, and that is why I dwell in this place of judgment. Those being judged still act as they did in life, pleading, raging, celebrating. Ah, that reminds me. An interesting bit of earthen history appeared in the courtyard recently. A poster on the inner wall over there, to be exact.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, hello there. You must be one of our special guests. This is quite embarrassing, actually. Yes, I think so. I was walking and got dizzy all of a sudden. I'm sure it'll pass. Just give me a moment. Oh, no. Please don't bother. You're our guest. I'm sorry you had to come into our house and see me like this. I was about to boil some water for tea. Oh, it's my pleasure. From what Father was telling me, you must have traveled a long way to come here. We've had quite a few visitors lately. Father must still be with the Regent Council. He's the chief chronicler, so he goes to lots of meetings and events. Of course, you probably already knew that. I'm sure he'll be home soon. You're very nice. I don't want to be a bother, but if you wouldn't mind finding something I could lean on, maybe in the next room? I can't seem to catch my breath. I don't know what happened, but I feel much better. I'll take you... I don't remember these flowers being here. They weren't here yesterday. I wonder how they grew so fast. Anyways, my father's workroom is just ahead. He's probably finishing up his reports. These tunnels connect to the banquet hall and my friend's house. We used to play hide and seek down here when we were younger. Yes! Do you know her? How odd! Jinsoyun's like the little sister I never had.
Here's a gift for being my best friend.
Oh, that's so nice! Where did you find this? This place was like our playground. You almost had it! Try again!
Desire stands in the way of true enlightenment. You must rid yourself of desire.
Jinsoyun's very smart.
Hannah, what exactly does your dad do?
He listens and records everything for the prince. Sometimes he hears secret things.
Finding out secrets is his job?
Wait, what's that? It's a note from Jinsoyun. This is definitely her handwriting, but this doesn't make sense. She says she went to my father's study and read some of his records. She seems to think something terrible is going to happen. She knows better than to go through my father's things, but if all of this is true, something bad could happen. She says my father recorded a meeting where a man in the Regent Council claimed the prince was planning a secret ceremony. He said the ceremony could destroy the entire city. Most of the others didn't believe him. They put the man in prison for heresy. Jinsoyun thinks the man might have been right. Now I'm getting worried. Let's find my father. Over here! The door isn't opening. Father? Father? He's not here. Where is he?
Prince Sobu has ordered me to record notes from the conversations of all our honored guests without their knowledge. It is not a task I relish. Page 120. Today we welcomed envoys from Dasari Palace. The Dowager herself is in attendance and is urging Sobu to perform something called the Divine Mandate Ceremony. Page 153. Monks from Ajanar Monastery are here. Prince Sobu is convinced they possess a sacred relic, an accusation which the monks strenuously deny. Page 194. Prince Sobu is desperate for a sacred relic. Many visitors come and promise him such a relic, but when their claims are disproved, executions come swiftly.
Wait, do you hear that? Father? I heard my father's voice through the listening tubes. He must be on the other side. Yes, they're quite extraordinary, actually. These tubes carry sound from the meeting rooms and halls where the prince and his council meet. I think these tubes lead to the banquet hall, but I shouldn't go there. Father would be upset if I interrupted his meeting. Are you sure you don't mind? If you insist, but please be careful. You can take the stairs over there. For once, I hope Jinsoyun was wrong.
My Hannah... I don't know who you are, but we have to get out of here. My daughter... I have to make sure my daughter is safe. There was a flash of light, along with a terrible sound. Then, these creatures came. We're no match for them. We're not soldiers. Yes, I'm Hannah's father. Why, do you know her? Is she safe? This is our fault. The scholars. We gathered tall tales and empty rumors for the prince, and he believed them all. I am Chronicler Nunji. I record everything that takes place here. Through my logs, Prince Sobu learned of the sacred relics. I am to blame. The Stratus Dowager told Prince Sobu about the Divine Mandate Ceremony, but it was I who first heard rumors of the sacred relic necessary for the ritual. Sobu held the scholars here to learn whatever else we could, but I think the prince has already found the relic. He never rang the bell to dismiss us for the day. Then came that flash of light. Please, ring the bell and end our obligation to Prince Sobu. He made us do what we did. We didn't want to. We are not to blame.
Thank you, stranger.
Please give my love to Jinsoyun.
The bell tolls. With that ring, they are freed from the cycle. They are ready for passage, Wanderer. I shall not keep them waiting. You have my thanks. Her history is not yours to possess, and those you love had lives and loves before you. Open your eyes to the present, and allow the past to pass. The truth is searing, painful, and bright. Learn from these spirits, or wander forever cursed with half a life. We shall meet again, Wanderer. May it not be here. And may it not be so cruel. Death never rests. It only waits.
Imagine, warrior. So many souls. So many differing hopes and fears and thoughts. All united so suddenly and so terribly by death. The true equalizer, yes. The Divine Mandate Ceremony was responsible for ending the lives of all these people. Pure folly, driven by the worst of mortal flaws and frailties. And yet, I feel a sort of pity. The wailing of the dead. No different than a stiff wind.
At the crossroads, when we were weak, you imbued us with your chi. We saw into your soul and witnessed a resolute spirit with a righteous conscience. This is why we come to you now. 2 malevolent spirits escaped from their ancient prisons. Their names, Amasa and Amaya, have been all but erased from mortal text. The two gods ambushed us as we ferried the deceased to the beyond, and they forced the spirits down another passage. We failed in our duties to protect our charges. With bowed heads, we are forced to ask for your aid. We fear the worst from Amasa and Amaya. While we are not strong enough to venture within their domain, we have created a gate. May you be enough to stop them.
You were the warrior who walked with the blessing on the day my great prince was lost to the dark. What brings you here now? There's nothing here but chaos and death. Perhaps it was Prince Sobu's anger that left him vulnerable. When his brother Wan was chosen as emperor, he did not take the news well. He felt slighted, as we all did. He set up the divine mandate to prove his worth, but something went awry. Some otherworldly spirit broke through and warped his mind. In the process, it warped the entire palace as well. Here, the laws of gravity and order no longer apply. Prince Sobu is trapped in torment. Those of us who serve him are trapped as well. Please help us, warrior, before insanity takes us all.
The shame, the humiliation. No one can know my pain. I am the chosen. I will have the throne, even in death.
Rise, my legion! Engulf this land in shadow!